welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a show. It's in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's João Pedro, played out to the right. He's cut it out. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Guimaraes. Thinks about the shot. Diallo getting this one clear. Gay. Diatta. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Casemiro. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Rafinha. Casemiro. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shapes to shoot. He's missed, but not by that far. Rafinha with the short one. And that has been cleared. Bruno Guimaraes, played out wide. Rafinha. Oh, cracking ball. And the finish! It's a loose ball. Alexandro proves just a little bit too strong. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Diatta. Gay. Diatta. Now it's Dia. Muscular approach does pay off here. Alexandro. João Pedro. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Up he goes! And he's heaved it away. Marquinhos. Gabriel, aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Moved Passed on forwards. Gay, and it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. João Pedro, out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Defending of the desperate variety. Brazil have reclaimed it. Gay. Koulibaly. Diallo. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. That's an imaginative pass. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Koulibaly has fizzed it forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Senegal have got it back and they'll have another go. Diallo. Sarr. Diatta. Oh, good spread. Vinicius Junior, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro. It's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gay. That's a lovely, neat pass. Marquinhos cuts it out. Oh, what a ball! Dia! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dia is offering a right smile there.
And the ball is out of play. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos played out to the left flank. Alexandro. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. It's run loose here. And the counter is on. Mane going full steam ahead down the left flank. Mane. Gabriel shifted upfield. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's been slipped through. Now it's Diatta. Senegal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Marquinhos with the clearance. Mane. Diatta. It's a quick ball upfield. Now that's well seen too. And it's Sarr. And here's Mane. Sima. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Mane. Mane. No way through, so back it comes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Rafinha. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gay, gently done. Diatta. Vinicius Junior, forwards and with intent. Alexandro. First quarter of an hour gone. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Koulibaly. Gay. Chance here to counter. Mane. Mane has got himself a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Gay. And it's Koulibaly. Rafinha. Sima. Vinicius Junior. Moved on forwards. Now it's Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Dia. And the keeper has it. João Pedro. That has been cut short. And here's Rafinha. Gay, aim forwards. Sima. He can run onto that. Good ball, good take. He's found the takes a shot! Goal! Senegal! And Senegal score first. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Senegal have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Alexandro chasing after it. Well read, nice interception. Diallo. Sarr. Gay. Koulibaly. Sarr. Sarr, nicely aimed pass. And it's Alexandro. He's got away. Alexandro tries across. And he's there to clear it. Sarr. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexandro goes on a run down the left wing. Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. That's a great chance! Can he deliver? Alexandro delivers. They've played it short. And it's Alexandro. Oh, it's come loose. Casemiro. Good take, and is he in? Diallo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Sarr spread out to the left. Sarr. Oh, it's a great ball here. João Pedro. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Strong running down that left flank. Sima. João Pedro. Do have a chance to counter here. Picks it up out wide. And it's Guimaraes. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. That's really well cleared. Diatta shifted upfield. Alexandro. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice. It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Sima. Dia. He's through, now is he in? Dia played out towards the right wing. Diatta, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that has been cleared. Gabriel, gently done. Rafinha is having a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they've got rid. Oh, that's a very... Vinicius Junior! Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Proves too strong.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. To the left it goes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Dia, now he's off and running. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Casemiro. Almost half an hour in now. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Koulibaly. Diallo, driven forward. And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mane. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And it's been taken short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Diatta. Gay. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Alisson claims it without any fuss. Casemiro. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. João Pedro. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Now that's well seen too. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Diallo. Koulibaly. Moved on forwards. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. João Pedro. Played out to the right. Looking for a decent ball in. The ball goes in, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Alexandro. Rafinha chips it through. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Sarr. Diallo. And it's played forward. Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Diallo cuts it out. Dia. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That is lovely. And it's Diatta. And that has been clubbed away. Sarr. Sima. Dia! Spectacular save! Gets good distance on it. Sarr. Dia! Brilliant save from Alisson! Alexandro gets it clear. Diatta. Alexandro wins the duel this time. They've played it short. Vinicius Junior shifted upfield. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. And Here's Rafinha. Tries to dink it through. He's put a shade too much on that. Mane. Brazil, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Casemiro. Casemiro forwards and with intent. And that's a throw. João Pedro, and here's Vinicius Junior. Alexandro, showing good feet, time to deliver. Alexandro, and he's gone backward here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Diatta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Casemiro. And it's Alexandro. And he's managed to get free. And he won't reach that. Diatta, given the lift of his goal, took a good run down the right. Now it's Diatta. Lovely feet. Sima. Oh, good spread. And Mane! Could be danger here. Now it's João Pedro. Bruno Guimaraes. Aim forwards. Caresses it through. Sarr. Mane. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's there to get it away. Sima, real chance here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And it's been taken short. Gabriel, gently done. Oh, they can break here. Gabriel. Moved on forwards. Casemiro. Casemiro shifted upfield. Diatta. Sarr. Game forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sima. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Marquinhos clears it away. And it's Sarr. Sarr played into space. Out of play for a goal kick. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro chasing after it. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Great ball if he can get there. Vinicius Junior tries to get it clear. Alexandro. Now it's João Pedro. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Mane. Decent progress down the left. Mane. Over to the left. And here's Mane. Mane, there's the delivery. And they can counter here. And it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. That looks a good cross. Deftly away. Gay. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gabriel gets it away. Now it's Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Koulibaly forwards and with intent. Sima. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Great position! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos gently done. Nice control. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Sarr does really well to win the ball there. Looking here to chip it through. He's being urged to shoot. Marquinhos can get it clear. Gay. Pedro. That looks a cracking ball. Sima. Diatta shifted upfield. A chance to play it in. Oh, smashing header! No mistake! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gay. Koulibaly. Sarr. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. Koulibaly. Diallo. Koulibaly. Sarr. Mane. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Marquinhos played out to the left flank. Alexandro, now he's off and running. Cleared without complication. Casemiro. Gabriel. Alexandro. Casemiro. And it's played forward. And he thumps it clear. Now it's João Pedro. Out towards the flank. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. Tries to get it clear. Diatta, gently done. Gabriel, too strong for his opponent there. Vinicius Junior. Koulibaly. Gay. Now then, the ball's come loose. João Pedro. Rafinha. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Sarr. Koulibaly. Sarr. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel. Alexandro. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Diatta. Sima.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Alexandro. Moved on forwards. Dia. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mane. And he's had a shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Quality ball. Clipped into space. Diatta. Sima. Now it's Dia. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Sima. Sarr. Gets it away. Marquinhos. Played towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Rafinha shifted upfield. Oh, that's neat. And the shot! Has another go!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Koulibaly forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Gabriel aim forwards. Sarr wins the duel this time. Now it's Dia. Rafinha. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And that was very necessary.
Senegal might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Senegal, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Crossed into the box. And he's dealt with that well. Have it back and can go again. He can get that clear. Gabriel tries a deft little ball, and he thumps it clear. Vinicius Junior. Dia. João Pedro, and he shoots! Koulibaly. Diallo, gently done. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Diallo. Koulibaly. Lofted upfield. Dia chasing after it. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro. Rafinha. Alexandro. Climbs up big! It's in!
Brazil, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Dia. Great dip. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Gabriel moved on forwards. That's a nicely weighted pass. Played into the middle. Brazil have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, what a climb!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior. Sarr. Koulibaly played up towards the front line. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bruno Guimaraes. Lovely bit of skill. Rafinha! And for a moment, time stood still. Bruno Guimaraes. Looking to break at pace. Nice touch. That's a little off target. Koulibaly. Now it's Mane. Sima. Tries a measured ball. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Receives it in a good position here. Played with finesse. Could move up a gear here. There are a few waiting for it. He is just caressing the ball. He's had a shot! Diallo forwards and with intent. Pinged towards the front line. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Sima. Diatta. Mane spread out to the left. That's very neat. Sima! it's Diatta. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Sarr. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Diallo has a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. And back to the goalkeeper. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. João Pedro. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's really well cleared. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Diatta going full tilt down the right-hand side. Diatta. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Sima. Sima! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Diatta gets a cross in.
Senegal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Mane. Now it's Dia.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Casemiro. Casemiro shifted upfield. Alexandro.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Diallo. Diatta. Now it's Dia. He is just caressing the ball. Sima. Diatta. Diatta played out towards the right wing. Looking for a decent ball in. Goes down, but nothing given.
Senegal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Mane. And here's Mane. Dia.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rafinha. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, well timed.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Out to the left it goes.
Senegal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ball's played through. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! with nicely by the defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gabriel, aim forwards. Over to the left. Alexandro. Real chance! Should have equalised.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
And it's played forward. Brazil are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes, Rafinha, played out to the right, Trossing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Marquinhos, gently done. Koulibaly gets over and intercepts. Koulibaly, aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. That's been slipped through. Well read. The danger is averted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well read, nice interception. Rafinha played out to the left flank. Alexandro tries a cross. He's there to get rid.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. 5 minutes left on the clock. Brazil to make one last. Takes the shot! Moved on forwards. Gay. Back into the middle. And he has been fouled there. That has been knocked clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vinicius Junior, Matheus Cunha, Gay, Diatta, Alexandro, who does have an assist to his name, Bruno Guimaraes, Matheus Cunha, knocks it out wide, played back in. Koulibaly tries to clear. Oh, that's nice. Brazil don't have many options. Chance for a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Alexandro, Matheus Cunha, Bruno Guimaraes, Vinicius Junior, spread out to the left. Alexandro goes on a charge down the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Diatta. So what can they make of this? Dia. Gabriel makes the interception. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes it in. Matheus, and the shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Final seconds, this has to be it. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil just may have felt a little extra